The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to, would you believe, the final August edition of Topic Time with Harrison Young on the final day of August. I guess that's fitting. It's a beautiful afternoon out there, and we have an awesome guest. She's on the Cape on vacation. She is a rapper. We're going to hear one of her awesome new uploads about halfway through the show, and I guess, for lack of a better word, one of her performances. But before we get to her, I got to read these incredible underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So, got it upside down. We have Tom Auto in Middleborough. We have Radiologist 101 Barbershop in Brockton. We have Lynch's Towing Auto Cycle and Truck Center in Brockton. One number for towing, one number for projects. Always in search of new wheels, scrap metal, anything to do with transportation. My pal Lynchy can handle. He does it there. We have a new one, Land of Electronics and More in East Bridgewater. We have Matson Motors in Rainham. Great to have them back. We have Johnny Macaroni's Restaurants, 3 locations, 2 in East Bridgewater, 1 in Halifax. We have Eli's Auto Care in Taunton. We have One Good Credit in Brockton. We have A1's Tire and Auto Center in Brockton, always in search of new service writers and tax. And even if you don't know how to do it, send someone by that does. We have 111 Tattoo Collective in Brockton. We have Autotown Auto Glass installed in Abington. We have Easton Fitness in the Village Shops in Northeastern. We have Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We have Doggy Boutique, all breed professional grooming for dogs and cats, run by my great next door neighbor, Debbie Siddell in Brockton. We have Countertops Express in North Attleboro, experts in the installation and removal of quartz and granite. We have the Gunrunner LLC, the Second Amendment Freedom Store in Middleborough. We have RW Carpet and Flooring in Norton, covering floors for 50 years. And we have Joe's Diner in Taunton. I want to thank you guys very much. And now I'll officially introduce Ms. Gigi Kendrick. Is that it?
It's Gigi K. Kendrick's my last name, but
okay,
Gigi
but you go by
is-
Gigi K. That's cool. Okay, that's flying dope. I love that. Okay.
Yeah, Gigi's my nickname.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, Gigi's my nickname.
Oh, that's a cool name. I mean, it's a name for, it's definitely a flying name for a flying woman. All right. So tell me about, you're a rapper and where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Salem, Massachusetts.
Okay.
I rap and I sing. I combine both in my music sometimes. So yeah.
Okay, I have relatives in Salem. They're all witches. I'm just kidding.
They're all witches.
But they're awesome witches. They're really cool people. And my grandmother grew up in Salem, so when I was little, she used to always bring me up there to hang out with her parents and aunts and brothers and sisters and stuff. So that's why I do have a family tie up there. And I still have some of the offshoots of that family living there today. So it's a nice, charming city. All right. So when did you start doing rapping? How old about?
I was about 9 years old when I started. Like, I used to do it when I was younger, but like I was young as a kid. I just like to sing along to stuff. But as I had gotten older, around about 9, 10 is when I really got into it.
Okay. Did you have anyone that you emulated at that time?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you have anyone that you idolized, emulated? Anyone like any idols in the rap world? World?
Around that time is when I discovered Chris Brown.
Oh, okay.
When he started to come out and pop, and I really looked up to him and his music and him as a person, and I always thought, oh, if he could do it, I can do it too. Like, I really vibed with him, and now look where I am now.
Exactly. Okay. As far as where you are now, do you how old were you, not how old were you, but how long ago did you get established as a rapper, so where people started recognizing you?
I was about 22. I just turned 22. I just got done shooting my music video in New York, Come My Way.
Wow.
We shot it at Long Island, and before then we dropped a couple press releases, so that kind of gave a buzz. And then once the music video dropped, it was over at that.
Wow.
Yeah, once I dropped that video, it was like everybody started knowing me. Everybody started inviting me to do shows. I started gaining fans, and that just inspired me to keep going and pushing forward. So
I don't blame you. And by the way, that little that little video you shared this morning on Facebook or
Yeah,
yesterday.
my song Different. Yeah.
That sounded great.
Thank you. Thank you. That is it's different remix. The original has been out, but I decided to do a remix with my boy Eon, which my DJ Boom, shout out to him.
Okay.
He helped me connected to him, and he's from Massachusetts, but he lives out in Canada. So I got that Canada vibe on the track. So
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Why did he move to Canada?
I have no idea. Never really asked him that question, but
You
you
might
know.
want to. It might be easy to rap with him if he were down here, but that's up to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to get a lot of listeners out in Canada, so hopefully
Well, all
one
right.
day.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, you've collaborated with him on some of your music. Is that it?
This is the first song I have collaborated with him on.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
okay. This was the one that I heard this morning, right?
Yes, this is the one you heard this morning, which is dropping at midnight tonight.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So do you perform in like clubs around Boston or tell me where you have performed? Just give me a ballpark figure. What cities?
So the only time I really perform at clubs is if I'm in New York.
Oh,
But
okay.
when I'm out in Massachusetts, I do like little like kind of pop-up shows or little community shows that some promoters out here have for local artists to spread their wings.
Oh,
So
good.
I'd be doing that. And then when I'm in New York doing business, I'm either at clubs, strip clubs, like whatever I have to do, I just go do.
Strip clubs, huh? Okay.
Yeah, strip clubs.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, so you spend a lot of time in New York, I gather, doing your work,
I
right?
wish I can spend a lot of time in New York. But when I do have time to go to New York, I put in 20 times the work every time when I'm out there, because majority of my work and my team is in New York.
Okay.
So when I have the time to go out there, I go out there and I give it my all, and then I come back home and restart the cycle all over again.
I understand. Tell me about your team. Who does that consist of? Besides that gentleman you just mentioned, who else do you got on your team?
I have my boy La Jota. Shout out to La Jota. He's my first Spanish artist that I have on my roster.
Okay.
And then I got C Jota. They have the same name, but they don't even know each other, which is funny. But I have him on my roster as well as my dancehall artist. I have Get Money Manny. He's on my team. He's also my artist. I put him on my roster as well. And I'm just trying to give artists a leeway in Massachusetts to understand that they don't always gotta leave state to go blow up somewhere else, because that's what I had to do. I had to leave my hometown to go blow up somewhere else to come back and make a name for myself.
Okay.
So my goal as an artist, knowing that I'm blowing up, knowing that I have all these friends that are trying to make it into the music industry, knowing that I already have that ticket, why not take the people that matter to me, that I believe in, and put them under my wing and blow up together and give them a voice in the industry, and they don't have to keep leaving state just to blow up somewhere else to make a name back home. We can make a name here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now, when you mention your roster, are you talking about other artists that you represent as well, or perform with, or both?
Well, this is the few artists I just named are the artists I represent.
Okay. When you say by representing them, you actually function as an agent as well as your
not an agent. I'm kind of I'm an A&R for my label as well. So
okay.
I am teaching them things that I'm learning in the industry, so
Right.
I can help them blow up as well.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I take it these are people that are they all from New England, or are they from other parts of the country too?
There's some of them are from New England, but majority of them came from New York and moved up here.
Oh, okay. And they moved. And when they moved up here, was it for work or for like as you say, blow them up
for their own reasons? But
Okay.
I've met them through those community events, from Hustle Killer to RGM events, all these different type of music events. I've met them there, and we've just grown and had great friendships. Or I met them through friends that I've grown up with and stuff like that.
So I've had a lot of rappers the last couple of years. I've had a lot of rappers and hip hop artists from those Worcester and Springfield areas. Are you affiliated with any of them? I hear it's big in that neck of the woods up in Massachusetts, here in Mass.
Yeah, it is. Especially Fall River. Shout out to Fall River.
Oh, really? Okay.
I know Fall River is starting to make a name for the city. But I have a couple friends in Worcester, but they're not artists. They're more of like agents for like TV stars or photographers, or my DJ, which is DJ Boom. So it's like I haven't really felt out the Worcester artists yet, but mainly I've been hearing deep in Boston, like Fall River, Dorchester. I've been meeting all those artists.
Okay. Now, the people in Worcester that you mentioned, they're also the TV rep. What's that about? Who's that? In Worcester, there's somebody who represents. You said somebody who represents TV shows. Is that it, or people on TV, or it's TV actors, or what, things like that? Is that what it is in Worcester?
Oh yeah, my booking agent, she represents one of the cast members of Baddies East.
Okay.
And Baddies West. Well, they just did Baddies East now, but she was a part of Baddie West. Yeah.
All right. What is that? Baddies.
It's a reality TV show, like any other like Bad Girls Club, all those TV shows, just with a group of girls that look at each other and go crazy and stuff. Like that. It's like one of those TV shows.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I saw today on Facebook that you have children, right?
No, I don't have children.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, the reason I ask is because I thought I saw you sending some children going off to school, and I said this is the first.
So those are my nieces.
And nephews. Okay.
Yes, my nieces and nephews. Shout out to my niece Maya, Devante, Jojo, Tori. Shout out to the fam. They're in school. Congratulations and keep going. So
absolutely. Are many of them into music and rapping or anything like that?
So Maya, my niece Maya, she is so into dancing.
Okay.
But she stopped dancing for a while. I don't know why, but she's very good at it. I hope one day when she graduates high school that, she'll probably fall back into it.
She's the one that's in high school now, right? She's the oldest.
Yes, and my oldest, Devante, he is a senior and he's graduating next year, and then she's a junior.
Okay. All right, that's cool. We'll talk about that in a minute. But right now we're gonna catch a little of Gigi's. I'm going to catch a video from Gigi, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Gigi K. I'm back at it. Ha! You make me feel some type of way. Baby, won't you come to me? Oh, you make me go crazy. I've been losing sleep. Girl, what did you do to me? Oh, you make me wanna spend it all on you, but I don't wanna buy your love, girl. You got me in a trance, something about you, girl. I got me feeling this way, yeah. You make me feel different, baby. Got me, girl. You got me, girl. You make me feel different, baby. I'ma show you and give you my world. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You make me feel different, baby. You make me go crazy. I want you to be my baby, my lady. Everything looks clear to me. You put your body on me. We can party all night long. DJ play our favorite song. You don't have to be alone tonight, girl. You know you got it. Show it off. It's all on you. Got everyone looking your way, girl. There's something about you, girl. Can't you understand? How you got me feeling this way, yeah. You make me feel different, baby. Got me, girl. You got me, girl. You make me feel different, baby. I'ma show you and give you my world. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You make me feel different, baby. Gigi. One time, my lady. It's me. I'm back at it. I'm back at it. Woo! GDK. Alone night, girl. Ha! Move your body. Move your body. Move your body. Move your body. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, let's go. You make me feel different, baby. Got me, girl. You got me, girl. You make me feel different, baby. I'ma show you and give you my world. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. You make me feel different, baby. Crazy.
That was great. Tell me what we just watched.
That was nice.
Of course
That
it was.
nice.
It's always nice. All right, take a swig of water or whatever, and then let's discuss that video we just checked out.
Yeah. It's my song Different.
Okay.
The one that you heard, but that's the remix, but
Okay.
yeah.
It was awesome. When it comes to remixing a song, do you have a studio that you do that? I assume you have a studio, right? Or do you have more than one, or how does that work?
I have plenty of studios that I do go to.
Okay.
But there's only specific ones that I go to closest to me, so I don't have to travel so far.
Okay. And by closest, now I know you're on the Cape now doing a vacation.
Yes.
But when you're talking about the close studios, you mean, are you still in Salem? Are you still living there as a resident?
No, I'm not. I'm not in Salem anymore. I've moved towards New Hampshire, Salisbury line.
Oh, okay. That's a sweet area.
Yeah, it's a nice area. Living on the beach and stuff.
It is.
I normally go back home to go to the studios, or I go like kind of like the Manchester, New Hampshire area to, go to studios and stuff.
Okay. Now, when you say go, you mean back to Salem? Salem has some nice studios, I guess, and so does New Hampshire, correct?
Salem is just getting hip to making studios, but I have my family, my siblings, my
nieces, your family, of course.
Yeah, so majority I go back there to see my friends and family.
Well, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm guessing based on what you're telling me that you have your own record label. Is that correct?
I don't have my own record label. I have a distribution deal with the label that I'm an A&R with.
Okay.
But now I'm starting to be put under their wing a little bit more. So we're getting deep into this deal now. We're doing more stuff with the deal now.
Okay. Like what? More people?
Just taking it to the next level. Just doing more promotion stuff and making sure that I'm on top and being consistent with my work,
right?
Stuff like that.
Okay. Now, when it comes to writing your music, how do you budget your time for that, or do you just when ideas flow, you just roll with them? Is that how that goes, or what? You tell me.
It goes both ways. Sometimes I can be in a daze and think of the most dopest line. Or I can be chilling with friends, and sometimes we have freestyle sessions and I can say something. I'm like, oh, I got to write that.
Yep.
Or I can just have my moments like, hey, I'm just going to go write some music. I haven't wrote music in like 2 days. Let me go write some music. And it doesn't really take me that long to write music. It really takes me about 5 to 10 minutes. But if I really want to work on a song that I really like it'll probably give me a day too.
That's pretty good that you're able to do that. And that doesn't take long at all. If you can do that in a whole day.
Once I'm in my zone, trust me, I'm in my zone.
Yeah, I can tell just hearing you, just the rhythm of your voice that you're a rhythmical person, and that you and that you, and sometimes with your vocabulary and your dialogue with me, I can get that you take words and you turn them into art, basically, just because words done rhythmically well can be artistically pleasing to the human ear. That's what I figured out over the years. And even if the person listening doesn't understand what they mean necessarily, if they sound good, and they seem to connote some kind of inner meaning to the singer like yourself, then it's always it sort of rings true. It's like it's like it transposes from you to the listeners, and that's what you want in any kind of presentation.
Exactly.
Okay, well, so what instruments did you learn to play as a kid? Any, or did you not, or is it all singing?
So, I kind of self-taught myself some instruments. Like, I self-taught myself the guitar. I got my
Okay.
first guitar when I was like 16, 15, 16. I had help from the people I was in like a music group with. Shout out to Callie. She helped me with my career, helped me, perfect my music, and, helped me learn more about guitars and different strings and different stuff I can do. And then I just basically just learned on my own from there. And then when it came to the drums, Aaron, which was her bandmate, he helped me learn the drums and learn how to rap and do the drums all at the same time. I'm a little bit rusty. It's been a while, but I've learned that. And then also I've learned how to play the piano and
Wow.
sing over it as well. Like my own music. I don't really know how to do other music, but my own, because they were just teaching me how to do my own music, not teaching me any other music.
Okay, well, tell me about that group that you were talking about with Callie. What kind of and when were you in this band, and how many were in it? And talk about that.
So I was in this band in like middle school.
Okay.
It's
Wow, middle school. That's
yeah,
young.
On Point in Salem, Mass. It was it's basically a group home for boys.
Okay.
Plumbers group home for boys. But they also had a community center for like kids in the street to come go to do music or different types of events. So I found that through, I totally don't even remember it because it was so freaking long ago, but I remember just going there, introducing myself, telling them I do music, and then we just started forming a band from there, like different people from my city that went to high school up the street from my school, like we all just created a band, and then we started to do like state house shows for child advocacy day.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we started doing like little like community events and stuff like that, and just being with them kind of just helped my music career and helped me get known in my hometown before I even took that step into going into New York as I got older.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, did you ever get any new recruits from that boys' school, from that or whatever it was, that boys?
Well, that's their like summer home. So
okay,
whoever wanted to do music from the boys group, they've always came to the building and we all did music with each other. Or sometimes when we went to go do like the stay house and stuff, we'll bring some of them with us so they have the experience of playing with the band and stuff like that.
Oh, you went to the State House? You talking about in Boston?
Yeah, for Child Advocacy Day. That's when Governor Patrick was around. I was very young.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Deval Patrick. Wow.
I was about 13 years old, 13, 14. Yeah.
Okay. I was in a film at the State House once in 1997 as a member of the House of Representatives in Amistad.
Oh, yeah?
And I got fired by Spielberg right on set because I screwed up something and it was his fault. I always love telling that. I always love throwing that story in when I get a chance. But that's pretty impressive that you. So was this while you were in middle school that you went to the State House to perform?
Yeah. So
wow.
So I did a lot in middle school with shows, and then I kind of, I was hitting high school and I grew apart from that group and started doing, my own thing and being a kid and stuff like that. So
have you ever done anything else in entertainment? Have you ever like done dancing? I mean, dancing is part of the rapping too, right?
Yeah, so I dance, but I don't dance so crazy like some of these artists out here that can dance.
Okay.
Eventually I'll get to that point, but for right now I'm gonna do my little jig.
Okay. Have you ever done any like acting or modeling in addition to the music?
So I'm starting to get into my acting career a little bit.
Okay.
Eventually, probably next year, I'm gonna start doing some casting stuff. But for right now, I'm just taking it one dream at a time. And then
that makes sense.
Yeah, eventually balance it all together and be able to be more than a triple threat with just instruments and singing and stuff.
Well, it sounds like based on going to New York all the time and being. Have you ever done anything like on Broadway in New York? Anything like that?
No, I actually haven't gotten that far yet. I have not gotten that far. Probably in my near future, probably.
Well, that's pretty cool that you did a video on Long Island. My goodness, that must have
Yeah,
been.
Long Island. And then we finished the rest of the music video, Come My Way in Peabody.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we shot it in 2 locations.
Well, tell me about the people that shoot your videos. Do you have? I mean, are they like on call for you whenever?
So my boy Next did 2 of my videos,
Okay.
FNS Studios. Basically, like he helps me find the locations or anything that I need personally for my videos. But usually I have my own connects, and then I let him know, hey, I got this and this and this. Let's go do that. And then he's right on board. And then he helps directs. Like I direct my own music videos as well.
Yeah.
But he helps directs and how it goes, just so we can bring the picture more alive.
I understand. Do you have your hands in the editing at all? Those videos either as well?
So I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm
Okay.
still learning the ropes. Like I'm also learning how to produce and engineer my own music, but I haven't gotten to that video side yet.
Okay. Did you go to college? Did you go to? Did you mention that you
I
went to-
dropped out. I'm a dropout.
Oh, you're a dropout. Okay. Well, I think Eminem did too. And
Yeah,
look at-
well,
look
I
at-
went to college. I went to college for about like 2 years, but after my mom passed, I was like, nah, I'm worth more than sitting in class and getting a degree. So once I dropped out of college, I went further with my music career.
Okay. Well, you had to do what felt right for you. Well, and on that note, we're
Yeah,
down.
it felt right for me now that I dropped out. I got myself,
Yeah,
my
exactly.
own
You got
deal,
yourself-
and I'm in the music industry, and it's leaving college was actually the best thing that I ever did for myself. But
Okay.
eventually, probably later on, close to my 40s or whenever, I can go back to school whenever.
You're absolutely right. If you want to, if you feel it could help you, you'll do it. And on that note, we're down under 5 minutes. I hope you had fun talking to me.
Yeah, yo, you're awesome. I really appreciate you, Harrison, no doubt.
I appreciate you too, and I certainly I love a little flattery at the end of every show. So what I want you to do in the remaining time is just look at your computer, give a few. It seems like you've given shouts out to everybody. Is there anything? Is there anything coming up on the horizon in the next few weeks that you want to mention that you might
Oh
overlook?
my gosh, so much things is coming up. There's about to be a huge wave of music back to back. I'm about to be on radio stations worldwide. We're planning a Gigi tour for probably next year or the year after. Just got a couple kinks, but Gigi is about to take over the rest of the year. So trust me.
I totally believe it. Okay. Well, you did a great job. Now, if you know anybody, any of those people that you mentioned, anybody at all that has an interesting story to tell as part of the rap world, or even if they're not, if they're just interesting, you got my digits. Have them text me. We'll get them on my show if that's okay with
most
you.
definitely. I have so many artists, and especially shout out to Sapphire Records and shout out to my consultant Yaya. You guys have helped me so much and got me this far. I appreciate you all.
I appreciate you too. And like I'm saying, if you can get them on my show, that would be sweet too.
Yeah, most definitely, I will.
Give them my digits and have them text me with their names, and we'll get them on at some point. I'll get them on my contact list.
Word, I am so down.
I am down. Am I as well? All right, we're gonna wrap the show up. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, folks, we're leaving August. We're going into September with a huge smarting of success. So
exactly.
Signing off till next time. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.